The very first sign of indoctrination is believing you're not indoctrinated. Indoctrination isn't just religious. It's believing something simply because you were told it, long before you had the tools to question it. You want to know how deep that conditioning runs? Start with the easiest test case in the world, Christopher Columbus. Because here's the part nobody bothers to tell you. We were all raised to believe Columbus discovered America. A neat, patriotic, Eurocentric fairy tale. I believed it for over 50 years. Most people still do. And sure, some know he wasn't the first, but the deception goes deeper than that. Christopher Columbus never set foot on the North American continent at all. Not once. He hit the Bahamas, wandered through the Caribbean, brushed the edges of Central America, and touched the northern rim of South America. And somehow the story you were handed was, he discovered America. That's not a mistake. That's not a misunderstanding. That's conditioning. It's proof, clean, undeniable, impossible to spin, of how the world trains you to accept whatever narrative keeps the system intact. Because if they can convince entire nations that a man discovered a place he never even visited, if they can erase millions of indigenous people with a single sentence, if they can rewrite geography, history, and reality itself, and get everyone to repeat it with a straight face, then what else do you think they've rewritten? You didn't choose the lie, you inherited it. It was handed to you before you had the ability to question anything. And because everyone around you repeated it, you assumed it must be true. That's indoctrination. Not the dramatic kind people imagine, the quiet kind. The kind that hides in plain sight. The kind that feels like common knowledge. The kind that turns fiction into fact simply because no one ever told you to look closer. Columbus is the smoking gun, a harmless-looking myth that exposes the entire machinery behind it. A reminder that if they can lie about something this basic, this verifiable, this geographically obvious, then the real lies, the ones that shape morality, identity, belief, and obedience, run far deeper than anyone wants to admit. And here's the painful, unapologetic truth. The world didn't just tell you lies. It trained you to defend them. Romans 5:7. For scarcely for a righteous man will one die, yet peradventure for a good man some would even dare to die.